Hey guys, Joel Peterman here from École Camille J. LaRouge. I got a great math game for you guys today, easily adaptable for most grades. And the best part is we can play it at home. We can play it with a mom, dad, sister, brother, whoever you want to. You can also, if you wanted a Zoom conference or Google Meet with somebody, you could play this game online and you could challenge them as well. So it's a great game and I'm going to explain it to you here soon.
So the best part about this game, guys, it's all materials that we can find here at our house, and we don't actually have to leave anywhere to go grab anything for the most part. So what you're going to need first is a piece of paper and a pencil. You could also use a whiteboard and a whiteboard marker if you had that. A deck of cards from ace until 9. I've taken out the kings, queens, jacks, and 10s. And then just two colors. So I have an orange and a green highlighter. And then just something over here. I have pulled up a random name picker, which I put the numbers 1 to 24 up on my computer, and I'm going to pick 9 numbers that are going to fill up my Tic Tac Toe squares. So my random name picker has picked 18 as my last number, so I've added 18 up to the top here, and you can see I just randomly assigned each of the numbers that were picked to a different spot on the board, and now I'm ready to play.
Now that I'm ready to play, guys, you take your deck of cards and you're going to shuffle them up as best as you can, and you need to usually play with 2 players for this, so you're going to deal each person 6 cards. After that, take the rest of the deck, just put it in the middle of you two. Now that we've dealt each person 6 cards, I have to explain a little bit about the rules that are going to happen now. So now each person is going to try and make mathematical equations that equal these numbers that are on the board. They can use multiplication, division, addition, subtraction, whatever they want. And this is where it's easily adaptable. If we had younger students, we could just use addition, maybe subtraction. And if you're at higher level grades, maybe you're adding in even exponents or parentheses or different things that you want to add that make your game exactly suited to your students. Now, the start of the game has 2 different ways that you can start. You can have a competitive way or you can have a non-competitive way. If you wanted to start with the non-competitive way, just to build kind of that numeracy and number sense with your students, you would just assign somebody to start, and there would be no rush. Each person could pick up their 6 cards and they could start making mathematical equations that equal the numbers on the board. The other side of things is the competitive start. This is the way that I kind of like to play and I challenge people to play, is you'd keep your cards down, count 3, 2, 1, go. Each person would pick up their cards and instantly start trying to make a mathematical equation. So I see one right away. I could do 6 plus 6 plus 1, which equals 13. I would take my marker and I would quickly put an X on 13. After, because I discarded 3 cards to make that, I would have to pick 3 more cards to put in my hand. This is where it's also easily adaptable as well. If you wanted, you could make a minimum or maximum amount of cards that they could use to make the numbers on the board. For younger students, maybe you say you have to use at least 2 cards. But maybe your higher level students, maybe you're saying you have to use at least 3 or 4 or 5 cards. Now, either way that you decided to start, now the game just runs like a normal tic-tac-toe game. The person who played the X would obviously have to wait for the person who played the O to take their turn. The person who played the O is now going to have to think about a little bit of strategy. Which number on the board do they want to try and make to maybe block the other person from getting 3 in a row, or maybe they want to try and set up their own 3 in a row. The rest of the game will roll out just like a normal tic-tac-toe. Like I said, very easily adaptable for any grades, and I hope you guys enjoy it. This is called Math Tic-Tac-Toe.